What's up guys, the Rage here, welcoming you back into another video. And in today's video we are looking into Creative Stage V2 2.1 surround sound with the subwoofer. Now to start with, let me clarify a few things here, that why would you need a sound bar in the first place. Let's suppose you bought a LG 65-inch television. Now you have got a fantastic picture, the sound won't be there. So enjoying an action movie? No chance at all. And honestly speaking, big television manufacturers are concentrating more towards the picture of the television rather than the sound output of it. To get more out of your television and enjoy its picture and sound quality at one point, you have to introduce a second part, which is sound bar. This Creative Stage V2 soundbar with subwoofer is clearly made for the Clear Dialog and a Surround sound by sound blaster. Also come with the 160 watt of peak output power with the powerful bass as well, because it's using the subwoofer separately, and a Bluetooth 5.0 if you like to connect your mobile phone or any smartphone device with your soundbar. In terms of connectivity, you can connect it with any television available through the media like a TV ARC, which is HDMI port, optical port, USB audio if you'd like to connect this soundbar with your computer, or a 3.5mm auxiliary port. Now if you have a wall mounted television, no need to worry about it. Subwoofer can be installed on the wall or placed on a flat surface as well. Now in this video, to start with, first we're going to check out what is included within the packaging, look around the product, following with the performance test and the conclusion in the end, that what I feel about this sound bar. And I'm sure by the end of this video you will have an idea, is this the sound bar you would like to spend your hard-earned cash or not. So here we have everything which is included within the packaging, starting with one multi-language supporting quick startup guide, one power cord, one USB-C type data cable to connect soundbar with your computer, one 3.5mm auxiliary cable to connect soundbar with TV, mobile phone or non-Bluetooth supporting devices, one wireless IR remote control with the self-explanatory buttons on it, starting with the power on and off button, mute, selection of your input for the soundbar, play and a pause, surround sound and dialogue selection, so as the volume control, and the bass and treble customization as well. Pretty much straightforward to use. Now it comes to a sound bar unit, which is about 680 wide, where on top of the unit you're going to see all the gloss finish with creative logo on left side. Now within center unit you also have a two tweeters too, and the center console where you're going to see the LED display. Soundbar can also be installed on a wall or placed on a plain surface. Now all input and output port for the soundbar are well distributed on the back of it, starting with the USB port, which when you connect the soundbar with your PC, TV ARC port, which is HDMI, auxiliary port for the television or non-Bluetooth supporting devices, where in the middle back part you're going to see the specifications of this sound bar, along with the other side where you're going to have a port which is optical and a subwoofer output which don't require any power at all, and an input power for your sound bar. Now honestly speaking, so far so good. I am pretty much happy about the build quality of this sound bar. Looks fantastic too with the black classy color, suits every kind of decor for sure. And now in last but not least, we have a subwoofer assembly, which is straightforward subwoofer, nothing special to control in it. Completely sealed double plywood, where in the front you have a creative logo and a bass outlet port with subwoofer assembly on one of its side, and whole body around it is the matte finish. On the back of subwoofer, the only thing you have is a power cable which will be connected to the soundbar assembly. That will be all. The weight of subwoofer is a decent amount, but still you can lift it with your one hand, no problem whatsoever. On the subwoofer they have used 4 anti-slip pads, and they are pretty good, to be honest with you. What I meant by that, when you place this subwoofer on a flat surface, it doesn't really move at all. Well, it only took me 2 minutes to configure this whole shebang in here with my television. With the television you get options actually to connect using the HDMI ARC, auxiliary port or optical. I personally think HDMI and aux port works very well. With the optical you always have a delay on, due to the incompatibilities issue with different manufacturer. So I've not even given it a try at all to that part. Now here we have the whole setup using the auxiliary port. Now let's have a look into the functionality of our remote control. Obviously the volume control is pretty much straightforward. Increase and decrease. No problem whatsoever with it. And down in there you also have a control of navigation when you're playing music from your Bluetooth actually, which you can use these navigational keys. Selection of your ports available down in here, so is the mute. Now in the front of soundbar you have a 2-digit display, which is kind of straightforward to work with, and it'll tell you what input is selected, and whenever you increase the volume range of it as well. Now let's suppose we are on auxiliary port, and if you click on again, you will straight go on optical, and all of this is done using remote control provided. You can also control the bass and treble. You're going to see in the front of display that what is selected, bass or treble. This is your treble, here's your bass. Now click onto the bass or treble what you want. Then by using the remote control you can change them here and there. Simple as that. You can go plus or minus 5 dB. Well, now it's time to go ahead with the audio output performance, where in the first part I'll show you what is the audio output performance of my television comparing with the sound bar, following with the playing different type of music.
In the car. We're all going. Not you. Just the go.
I said, we're all going.
Now connecting this soundbar with your mobile phone is easy and straightforward. You put it in a Bluetooth pairing mode. By using your remote control, press Bluetooth button, and on the soundbar you're going to see a blue status indicator light. Now by going into the Bluetooth settings of your mobile phone, within available devices you should be able to locate stage V2. Click on that one and click pair button. There we go. Now you are connected. Play music from your mobile phone straight on your soundbar and enjoy the bass up quality in your room. And once you're done playing from the Bluetooth, you can shift it back to your television mode using the HDMI or auxiliary ports if you want to. While unboxing, I forgot to mention these extra buttons available on the right side of soundbar. Give you access towards the volume control, power on and off, and a Bluetooth connectivity selection. But honestly speaking, from my opinion and experience side of it, Creative should have only put one button here which could select the inputs actually. So the Bluetooth would have been covered, so as all other inputs too. Would have been better choice for sure. Now all volume control and power buttons, they are fantastic, no problem whatsoever. Well, here we are in the end of this video, and honestly speaking, I have got only good things to say about this sound bar. Everything seems to be working fantastically well for me. The output of bass, if I'm comparing with my television, is phenomenal for sure. Now on the soundbar, having an option of clear dialogue is fantastic. I can hear the dialogues very clearly if there's a blast going on within the video actually. That is a great one, to be honest with you. Surround sound and the control over your bass and treble is awesome. No doubt whatsoever. Now let's talk about the input connectivity side of it. And from the side of connectivity, to be honest with you, you got a huge amount of choice available. Starting with the USB, if you'd like to connect this soundbar on your computer by using the USB-C port on your PC, works fantastically well. But the problem would be is that it's a huge sound output right in front of you, which I personally won't like it for sure. But if somebody likes it, that option is available. The second option is a TV, which is HDMI ARC port. Works great if you can connect it. If you have it handy, use it. Works great, and you can control the volume from your television rather than provided soundbar remote control. And the third one is the auxiliary port, which we have used in this video completely, because auxiliary port is nice where you can control everything from the television and also from the soundbar. I like the most about it. Then we have got the other ports, which is optical. Optical is something a no-go from my side, to be honest with you, because I've always found it trouble using my television, especially from my television, due to the incompatibility issues that normally don't work very well. But about this soundbar, I don't have any media to try it. Now from the side of subwoofer, it's a pretty much decent size, and it goes into one of the corner. You won't even see that it's there for you to have a bassy output. And then last but not least, you also have a Bluetooth version 5.0 built in inside, so you can play music from your smartphone devices on your soundbar, no problem whatsoever. Now overall, from the side of build quality and the performance of this soundbar, I would highly recommend it, to be honest with you. The reason is you are actually paying a very competitive price to get this massive sound right within your room. I will be using this soundbar for foreseeable future. If you have any more questions about it, let me know in the comment section down below. I would be happy to help. Now that would be completely all, guys. Thank you for watching this video. Shall see you soon into another one. Bye for now.